Hello, dear farmers, farm women, students, and other listeners. I hope all is well. Dear farmers, through this audio education, I will educate you about the scientific cultivation of pineapple. So be alert to listen to this scientific information. I hope all of you must have heard about pineapple and some of you must be cultivating it. Pineapple is one of the most nutritious and delicious fruit. It can be processed into several food items that are easier to store. Pineapples can be dried into chips or candies, processed into juice or jams, cooked into pies, or made into sauce. Dear listeners, I will speak about the recommended scientific knowledge of pineapple. Now I will talk about the agroclimatic conditions required for the cultivation of pineapple. Practically every type of soil is suitable for pineapple cultivation provided the soil has good moisture retention, drainage and aeration. Sandy loam soils with a pH between 5.0 to 6.0 are ideal for the growth of pineapple plants. However, its cultivation should be avoided in hard pan subsoil and areas prone to waterlogging. The optimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius is required for successful cultivation of pineapple. High nighttime temperatures are detrimental for plant growth, and a temperature difference of at least 4 degrees Celsius between day and night is desirable. The rainfall requirement of pineapple ranges from 100 to 150 centimeters. Now, which are the improved varieties of pineapple available for commercial cultivation? Among the different varieties of pineapple, Q and Queen are the most suitable for cultivation. Q variety is a late maturing, grown particularly for its canning quality. The fruit weighs between 1.5 and 2.5 kg, oblong in shape and slightly tapers towards the crown. The fruit is yellow, almost fiberless and very juicy with an acidity content of 0.6 to 1.2% and a Brix value of 12 to 16 degrees. So this information was about the Q variety of pineapple. The Queen variety is a dwarf, compact growth habit. Its fruit weighs between 0.9 to 1.3 kg. The eyes are small, prominent and deep-set. When fully mature, the fruit is golden yellow and the internal flesh is deep golden yellow. The TSS content ranges from 15 to 16 degrees Brix and the acidity is 0.6 to 0.8%. Queen variety is more suitable for table use. So now, let me tell you how to prepare the land for a better crop of pineapple. Before planting, it is important to prepare the soil with appropriate manure and fertilizers to support plant growth. The well-rotted farmyard manure can be applied at the rate of 500 gram per pit about 15 to 20 days before planting. It is also recommended to apply 12 gram each of nitrogen and potash and 4 gram of phosphorus per plant. Nitrogen and potash should be applied in 2 equal split doses, which means the first dose of nitrogen should be given 2 months after planting and the second dose to be given 12 months after planting. The phosphorus and half of the potash should be applied at the time of planting and the remaining potash at 6 months after planting. Now, let us learn about planting materials of pineapple. In terms of planting material, asexual reproduction through vegetative production is the predominant method. Suckers and slips of pineapple are generally preferred for planting as they typically flower earlier than crowns. Slips of pineapple, which are 45 to 50 cm in length and weigh in between 350 to 450 grams, result in earlier and more uniform flowering and fruiting. Suckers that are 55 to 60 cm long and weigh in between 500 to 750 grams also perform well but slightly less effective than slips. However, planting crowns that are 5 to 10 cm long yield better fruit quality of pineapple. So now, let me tell you about the suitable time for planting the pineapple. Pineapples are typically planted either at the onset or at the end of the monsoon season. However, in the northeastern hilly region, September is the ideal time for planting. Approximately 85% of the plants set fruit and are ready for harvesting within 18 months of planting. Planting pineapples across slopes is advantageous for achieving higher yields as it helps minimize soil loss. So now we should know about the different planting systems of pineapples. There are two planting systems of pineapple. Number one is the single row system and number two is the double row system. The single row system is more common in the northeastern hilly region, accommodating approximately 25,000 to 30,000 plants per hectare. The double row system is recommended for planting across the slopes with a spacing of 30 cm by 45 cm by 90 cm, accommodating about 43,500 plants per hectare. The double row system maximizes the land usage and increases profits due to higher population density and yield per hectare. High density planting method helps control wilt infestation, protects fruits from sunburn and increases the production of propagules, that is suckers and slips per unit area. This system also supports plant stability and reduces lodging. In subtropical and mild humid conditions, pineapples can be planted at a spacing of 22.5 cm by 60 cm by 75 cm, while for hot and humid conditions, a spacing of 25 cm by 60 cm by 90 cm is recommended for pineapple. Flower induction is an important aspect of pineapple management practices. To achieve the uniform flowering in pineapple, a solution of 25 parts per million of ethereal by mixing 6.25 milliliters per 100 liters of water, 2% of urea and 0.05% of sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3, can be applied at 40 to 45 leaf stage. Approximately 50 ml of this solution should be poured into the heart of each plant. The efficacy of the flower-inducing compound is reduced during the rainy season. Hence, these chemicals should not be applied during rainfall. Plants typically start flowering about 45 to 50 days after chemical application. So now, let us discuss some of the general problems in pineapple cultivation and their solutions. Weed is a challenge. So to suppress weed populations and restore soil fertility in pineapple cultivation, intercropping with leguminous crops such as rice bean, cowpea and black gram is highly effective in the first year of planting. Beside weeds, moisture stress is another critical factor which affects pineapple growth at large. Mulching the pineapple orchard with black polythene followed by thatch grass improves yield and quality while suppressing the weed growth and provide additional nutrients to the soil. Northeast Hill region is known for its rainfall and pineapples are typically grown as a rain-fed crop in this region. During the periods of inadequate rainfall, it is advisable to irrigate pineapple field once every 10 to 15 days if facilities are available to ensure a good crop. Although pest and diseases incidents are minimal in pineapple. However, the occurrence of pests and diseases can be a problem. Mealybugs is a significant pest attacking pineapple. Its nymphs and adults feed on the juices of leaves and tender shoots. Mealybugs can be managed by spraying neem oil of 0.5 to 1% or soap emulsion, that is 5 to 10 milliliters of neem oil plus 5 grams of soap in 1 liter of water, or by applying Verticillium lecani at 1 gram per plant in liquid form. Additionally, a garlic chili extract combined with neem oil of 3% and soap can also help in reducing mealybug infestations. So now let us see the exact timeline of a pineapple plant. Pineapples begin to flower 10 to 12 months after planting. Pineapple fruits are ready for harvest 15 to 18 months after planting. Yields of a pineapple typically range from 40 to 50 tons per hectare. For the farmers and other listeners, it's important to understand some simple post-harvest management practices relevant for pineapple. First, the fruits should be graded based on their weight, size, and color. Fruits with crowns can be stored without damage for 10 to 15 days after harvesting. For long distance transportation, refrigerated transport is necessary to slow down the ripening process. Pineapples can be stored for up to 20 days when refrigerated at 10 to 13 degrees Celsius. And the optimal storage conditions are 7 to 8 degrees Celsius with 80 to 90% of relative humidity. Packing is also one of the important activity for transportation of pineapple. Fruits can be packed in baskets woven with bamboo strips. For local markets, the fruits are arranged in baskets, each weighing up to 20 to 25 kg, lining with paddy straw to keep them upright on their stumps. The second layer of fruits is placed on the crowns of the first layer. For distant markets, each fruit is individually wrapped in paddy straw before being packed. So dear listeners, this educative audio information about scientific cultivation of pineapple should be helpful for you all. I hope you all might have gained knowledge to follow the advocated practices for pineapple cultivation. Finally, thank you all and best wishes for all the farmers, consumers and stakeholders. Bye bye, see you again with the new information about other scientific agricultural practices.